Alright, lads, listen up. We've got a latest episode of Death Battle to talk about, including the next time, which features a Dragon Ball character. So I feel like it's best for you all to remember your place on this podcast. It goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Nemesis's tentacles, then Billy. Any questions? Know your place, bitch?
So
It's going to be interesting.
Right then. So the next time is the Prince of All Saints, Vegeta. Vegeta. versus Son of Odin 4.
Okay, so now we can definitely tell you don't like Thor.
Yeah,
Ow.
Okay, then I suppose I should explain my distaste for Thor in the next episode, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Because I will admit, I actually probably have 10 reasons, but let's be real here, I don't want to just make this next half of our discussion just me being a little bitch. Okay. No one wants to watch a little bitch online.
Why don't you just tell us, what's the biggest reason for it, then?
Okay, then, so... Thor is not a character I've liked in the Marvel comics, or even in the TV shows. I grew up with Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes, which was my introduction to the Avengers, and, introduced Iron Man, Ant-Man, the Wasp, the Hulk, and Thor. This was my first introduction to Thor. And he was just a dickhead. Like, he was just so smug and in your face and just cocky, and not the fun type of cocky, like, Iron Man, where, he's... very sleazy, but he's also very charming with his type of attitude. And Thor was just, I don't know, he's just boring to me. Like, he doesn't have any witty one-liners. I definitely think the MCU made him more entertaining for me, even though Ragnarok's not my favourite film. Thor was pretty funny in that. But in terms of comics, he's just so meh. And I don't know, how he treats his brother Loki, don't get me wrong, his brother is a villain, but when you look into their origin, you kind of see that Loki was bullied a lot by him. So it's kind of Thor's own fault that Loki became a villain in the comics. And that's all I'm going to pretty much say on why I don't like him. Actually, the other reason is, I was excited that Vegeta was coming back because, you know what, his last Death Battle appearance was in Season 1 where he was only a Super Saiyan at that point, and...
Super Saiyan 2.
Well, yeah, Super Saiyan 2, but let's be real, who cares about Super Saiyan 2?
Dragon Ball fan?
Nah, not really. But, yeah, so... Vegeta is definitely one of those characters I would have been 100% okay getting another episode, because... I think he's overdue to get a reanalysis like all the other characters we've had.
Oh, yeah. But he has so many new forms now.
Yeah. However, I'm not going to be completely, stubborn. I understand why people wanted to fight for it, and I've long accepted it. Doesn't mean I've got to like the matchup. However, though, given, the skills of the animation team in this day and age, I know that they can make an epic fight with these two characters. Yes, people, I don't like the fact Thor's getting another fight. However, that doesn't mean I'm not excited for this episode. Because, you know what? The animation potential is just limitless at this point.
There's one shot I want.
Oh, yeah. Before you say that,
Yeah, we'll get to it.
I know you're excited to mention it. So... Okay, first of all, these characters have gotten to a point they're so powerful they can practically destroy the universe that they fight in. It's ridiculous just the level of power these characters that at one point were just, planetary destroying level. Now they can pretty much just punch and, you know, they're in another universe or something. Or they've accidentally shattered dimensions. And just the potential of this fight. Like, you could have Thor, like, smack Vegeta into space, and then Vegeta just comes down all angrily, like, in another Super Saiyan form. You could have him, like, throw the hammer, Vegeta laughs, but then the hammer comes back and hits him in the back of the head, like they did in Thor vs. Wonder Woman. And, mate, let's name... This is an idea I love. Mate, do you want to explain it?
I want to see Vegeta try and pick up Mjolnir.
Oh, yeah, but there's more details to it.
Just have him try and pick it up and just get progressively angrier and angrier and angrier. Go through his Super Saiyan forms, and you know what? Because there's only, like, so much animation that they have for in the budget, just have that be how he gets a Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, before we get, like, deep into what we actually want for this episode, I know this is one that Mate really wants, so a refresher for people who have not seen the podcast, Mate, why do you really want Thor versus Vegeta?
Mostly because I feel like it would be, if done right, it could be a good mix of really epic, but also quite funny. Just like the tone that they go with Thor in the MCU nowadays. And I feel like, let's just have fun, okay? And it's also like a really thematic episode. They're both like prideful princes who start off like quite arrogant, but then they come a long way on their own journey. And that's more or less it. Like, as far as I know, by bare minimum, most of how I know Thor is the MCU.
I mean, that's fair. For a lot of people, this was their first time seeing Thor, at least, because Thor debuted early in the comic books.
Yeah, he was the original founder of the Avengers.
And, like, I know Bill doesn't like the fact of how, like, Thor's personality can be in, like, the comics and stuff. I think the intent from the writers was try to make Thor as accurate to Norse mythology as possible.
Well, I mean, if he was accurate to Norse mythology, he would abuse his kids. And also, he wouldn't be worthy to wield his hammer. It's just that his hammer is so heavy that no one on Earth can lift it.
Oh, yeah. But my point is that there are some things about Thor that, you know, that you may not like, whether it's because they tried to make him like how he was in mythology, or like a way to like make him learn humility as time went on.
Oh yeah, he's not as bad as like his Norse mythology, thank God. Like, can you imagine if he was exactly like Norse mythology, like Thor, like one that, you know, abuses his kids, barely hangs out with them, and is just fat and miserable? It's like, yeah, I can definitely.
Not far off how he was in Endgame.
I mean, he had the fat part, but you know, at least he didn't abuse people.
And honestly, like, Paige loves Thor, so she's really excited for this one. And then we have the Prince of Saiyans, the character I'm pretty sure Bill...
Prince of all Saiyans, thank you very much. You respect him.
This is the character that Bill is definitely hyped for, because he is probably the biggest Dragon Ball fan out of all three of us.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I watch the anime. I'm not that sort of person that watches everything Dragon Ball related online. You know, I just watched it a lot as a kid.
It might be debatable between me and him.
Yeah, like, Vegeta was always one of my favourite characters. Because, you know, I feel... I'm not going to be that sort of person who's like, oh, he's a better dad than Goku. Nah. Shut up.
Well, Piccolo is the best dad.
No. Shut up. Shut up. No españoles. No me amigos. I don't even know. I wasn't even speaking a language. I was just talking gibberish.
Tell us a bit about Vegeta, then.
So, Vegeta is the prince of the King Vegeta from the planet Vegeta.
Wow, so does the planet have the eagle, or does the father?
Yes. Oh, fuck you! Come on, mate. You stole that from me. You stole that.
Oh my lord. I was like, let's give Bill his time to shine. It just goes like this.
You should be quicker about it.
You need to pause and let it sink in.
I was also just gonna add this Vegeta is specifically Vegeta the Fourth.
Oh my god. Mate's just that person who wants to be...
that quicker?
Mate, he's just a punchline stealer. He's like, look at me. I'm the punchline captain now.
No. Bill. What it actually is, Sean, please put this Smash Bros. Brawl voice clip in. It's not that, it's that you're too slow.
I'm not the editor anymore, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, so you've been thinking Sean's been doing all this effort? Staying up till like 2 a.m. to
I
edit?
just forgot for a split moment.
Yo, I have stayed up to 2 in the morning.
Okay, yeah. Fair. Yeah, to be fair, I feel like me and Sean have worked the most on this podcast.
I just show up and bring the laughs.
And steal them! So anyway, so Vegeta is, yes, he's Vegeta the Fourth. Thanks, mate. And, of course, he has a tragic backstory in which Frieza blew up his planet. And then he was just like, alright, well, I didn't like my dad anyway. I remember seeing that where, I think it was either Raditz or Nappa was like, your planet's been destroyed by Vegeta, your planet's been destroyed by Frieza. And at first it looks like it's going to be dramatic and Vegeta is going to be like, I will avenge my father. He just goes, okay, whatever. It's like, damn. You're probably one of the few of your species left, and you're just like, whatever. No shit's given. And so him and Nappa pretty much, just went to planets and just, wiped out its race for Frieza or enslaved them for him. Like, it's really messed up. Like, his species worked for Frieza as, like, essentially mercenary and assassins and genocidal soldiers. Like, they would go to planets and just wipe out a race of species of whether Frieza didn't like them or because he was ordered to do it by Beerus, which, fun fact, the reason Frieza destroyed all the Saiyans was because Beerus told him to, which, I don't know, kind of ruined some things from Dragon Ball Z, but I digress. But then one day, Vegeta hears about these magical dragon testicles that can give him immortality if he was to rub them. At this point,
That would have been more fitting if we were talking about Frieza, just saying.
I was gonna say, why does this feel like a Team 4-star quote?
Well,
this was feeling like a original DBZ dub joke.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
There's this line from the original dub when Frieza sees the Dragon Balls, and he's just like rubbing them, going, I love to caress them.
Rest in peace, you glorious actor, you. There'll never be a perfect Frieza. Well, Dragon Ball.
That was a different guy, I think.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, it was a different company. It wasn't Funimation.
Mind blown. But anyway, Vegeta hears about these magic Dragon Balls that can give him and Nappa immortality. Then Nappa accidentally kills Piccolo, and so the Dragon Balls are pretty much useless, so Vegeta out of rage kills essentially his adopted father in a way. It's like, oof, that's rough. And then
Vegeta has anger problems.
Yeah, like, people, if you thought the Hulk had anger issues, no. Vegeta has daddy, family, children, rival, and friend issues. Vegeta just has issues. Like, if he doesn't like you, he'll just blow up your planet. Except for Earth.
He's the problem child.
Yeah, like, he's that awkward cousin that comes around for Thanksgiving. You're just like, okay, just do not talk about politics near him. But Vegeta's one of the characters that went through, honestly, the best character arc in all of Dragon Ball history.
Yeah, I mean, it's him or Piccolo.
Yeah, like, the villains in Dragon Ball, except for Frieza and Perfect Cell and many others, Vegeta and Piccolo go through so much, like, depth, like, because you learn early on that, you know what, he may be a piece of shit, but he's not completely heartless. It's just that he was raised amongst a heartless race of genocidal maniacs. Like, that's the thing. Don't feel sorry that the Saiyans got wiped out. No, they were pieces of shit. They kind of deserved it.
Except Gine.
But, yeah.
She is to be protected. Bring her back, Toriyama!
But yeah, 99% of the Saiyans deserve to be wiped out. Including Vegeta's dad. He was gonna stab a baby at one point.
And that baby was sweet baby Broly.
Yeah.
Don't harm good boy Broly. Hulk learned that the hard way.
Yeah. Now, okay, so I could go over Vegeta's story, but honestly, I feel like in this point, if you've watched Death Battle or you're just into anime, you know everything.
Or if you've watched Team 4-Star.
Of course, yeah. So, mate, I feel like since you're going to be, for the 60-second arguments, you're going to be defending Thor a lot. So why don't you go over what you know of Thor? Pardon me, one will Rick for a moment now.
And I'll set a timer.
Wait, you said Mate was gonna defend Thor, yeah?
Yeah, because
That's what I heard.
Yeah, because I was thinking, Sean, you don't really have like a stake in this, right? Like you're not that attached to these two, are you?
I mean, my girlfriend's attached to one of them, but that's about it.
Okay, well, I guess yeah. Since in this episode, and you know what, I definitely want this because I actually can make somewhat arguments for the person I'm defending. And
I mean, I can set a timer too, just to be on the safe side.
Actually, you know what, Bill? Why don't you go first?
Actually,
I mean, don't you want to go?
You're probably gonna go first because it's Thor versus Vegeta.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
The announcement goes.
But also, mate, don't you want to kind of go over Thor's backstory and everything else?
What? I'll try and speed through what I know.
All right.
Okay, so the gods in Asgard, they were faced with Ragnarok. Odin was like, fuck this, I want to break this constant cycle of death and rebirth. So I'm gonna make Thor, who is all kinds of strong, forms the Avengers, does all this shit, and prevents Ragnarok.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, because in the original Norse mythology, it was pretty much written down that Thor would die in battle during Ragnarok. Like, there was no... he essentially, in the Marvel universe, Thor broke faith. Like Kratos did at one point.
The faith breaker exists.
Can you imagine being in a prophecy where it says, "No, you're gonna die," and your killer arrives and you kill the killer, and they're like, "No, that's not meant to happen. He's meant to kill you. Get back up." They're trying to poke a corpse. He's like, "I guess not." So I guess we shall get to our. Okay, so I think if we're gonna. It's pretty obvious who we're rooting for, I guess, given we've kind of hinted to it. I'm rooting for Vegeta, and I actually think he could win this. Despite I might be in a minority when I say that.
Okay. Now, what about Maid? Because, like, I remember him saying, like, leading up to this, like, he does not care.
Nah.
Yeah, but who do you reckon will win? Like, and don't be like, "Oh, I have no stake in it." No. You need to say who you think is going to win.
I can see arguments for either side, honestly. But, you know, if we're doing this whole 60-second thing, I will, like, bring up, like, some stuff for.
I've got my
I mean,
notes
you
ready.
can, and then you can be like Bill, and then, like, even though you want to present arguments for this character, you can still side with Vegeta if you feel like Vegeta is going to win.
Yeah.
I've already got my notes prepared, and mate, prepare for the worst note reading of your life.
So, Nate,
I cocked my phone.
are you ready?
Alright, so am I going first?
I mean, it is Thor versus Vegeta if we want to go that. If you need, like, a little bit of time just to organize everything, I can let Bill go first.
I'll let mate go forced.
Okay, you tried to force it, so...
You mean I tried to force it?
That's better.
Give me a round of applause. Okay, I'll stop.
Alright, mate, are you ready?
Please do. Okay, I'll start the timer.
No, I got you.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
And go.
Okay, so, Thor is gonna take this. Yeah, Vegeta might be the Prince of all Saiyans, but guess what? Thor is the Prince of Asgard. Like, he's the god of thunder, okay? Like, he's hung out with, like, all the Avengers. He's stronger than pretty much all of them. Like, you remember Hulk, who can destroy a universe with a thunderclap? He's stronger than Hulk. He can overpower him, like, no problem. And, Vegeta can destroy a planet. Yeah, but a planet explosion can still kill him like it did in Resurrection F. And guess what? Thor can tank that in his sleep! Not only is Thor strong, he's fast too. Marvel's universe has a diameter of 1 trillion light years. Thor can cross that in 5 seconds. And Death Battle is calculated, that's over, that's quintillion times the speed of light. Like, Vegeta ain't keeping up with that, and yes, he has his form called Ultra Ego, where he absorbs damage and takes it, but Thor has the God Blast, which can stagger Celestials who can threaten the multiverse. Vegeta is done for.
I'm not counting the pun stuff you said at the end, because time was up, and then you said that.
Yeah, he was trying to say.
You guys went over the minute and the last time anyway.
True.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Interesting bringing up the speed numbers, mate. And like the whole like bragging about stronger than the Avengers. You definitely took the Nick route on this one. I feel like.
Yeah, what was that accent you were putting on, man? You were going into like some WWE.
Funny.
He was going into like some sort of WWE type. I was just waiting for an "oh yeah."
I didn't realize that's what I was doing. I was just like, I was just going for what I knew.
No, that was good. That was humorous. Like,
it took me by surprise. Okay
Bill,
then.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a normal Bill voice.
That's fine. I'm gonna ask one more time. Are you ready?
I am ready, mate.
Oh.
Alright then, so Vegeta is one of the best fighters in the Dragon Ball universe next to Goku. Goku at this point is, and after his battle with Broly, he is considered equal to Broly at this point. And Vegeta is always frequently training with Goku, who managed to defeat Hit, who was able to stop time, or even moving faster than that technique. And Vegeta can match Goku at that, even in their base form. And in Super Saiyan Blue, their powers are capable of shattering multiple universes. In their fight with Broly, both their combined powers manage to obliterate or even transform into different universes. Their battles, as much as Thor is pretty commendable for defeating like Worldbreaker Hulk and even Immortal Hulk, it's pretty much proven at this point that Immortal Hulk is not exactly completely indestructible, and Vegeta has far more techniques that can rival Thor. Thor's good in like his melee combat, and yes, his hammer gives him many.
Time's up.
Damn it!
Okay.
All right. Well,
It is an
yeah.
interesting fact. You did bring up exactly what Super Saiyan Blue is going to do. Like that is, from what I've heard, like ridiculous when it comes to the numbers.
Yeah.
The biggest thing going against Vegeta is when you said it was combined power to beat Broly, so technically, like, whatever number that is should be cut in half.
Yeah, and I just want to keep in mind, when Gogeta showed up to fight Broly, he said not only were, like, Goku and Vegeta's power fused together, they were significantly magnified.
However, he does compare to Goku because they fight a lot, and the whole Hit argument, because Hit's whole shtick, from what I've heard, is time manipulation and everything. If he can beat someone that goes faster than time and he like can keep on par with someone like Goku, then speed-wise, Vegeta might have it slightly.
Yeah, except, like, I think Dragon Ball have shown that basically if you just, like, have, like, enough, like, willpower, you can just, like, power through something, then you'll do it.
Also, doesn't Dragon Ball, like, have instant transmission anyway?
Yeah, but Vegeta... Wait, does Vegeta know that?
No, he doesn't. No.
There might be something in the mangas, because that's where his Ultra Ego form comes from.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even get
So
to
he
talk
might know
about
that.
I didn't get to talk about that, but I don't think that will really matter as much. Because honestly, I feel like Super Saiyan Blue will be enough to rival Thor.
Okay, so Bill's 100% going for Vegeta. Hey, who are you gonna go for?
Well, thing is, like, okay, so I mentioned the Thor can overpower Hulk. Apparently, it's not by that much. And I remember when they compared Goku at Super Saiyan 3 to Worldbreaker Hulk, and that he was still more powerful.
Yeah.
So there is that. But Liam didn't. Well, they didn't go through the whole like actual like size of the Marvel universe for that. The whole 1 trillion light years thing. Like Liam says, like, oh, it didn't matter, but we don't know like how like much that like closed the gap or anything, because Broly is like, oh god, like levels of strong.
Oh yeah, we're
like,
gonna see
in
more of
comparison
it.
to Vegeta.
we are going to see more of Broly. And here's the thing as well, like, I feel like
Oh yeah, he's in the movie.
yeah, and here's the thing, like, Vegeta and Goku are going to surpass Broly. That's what they always surpass their rivals or villains. And Goku and Vegeta are the, you know, they're always equal to each other. Like, they're just that powerful. So, and Thor is powerful, however, he has been outsmarted by better fighters. Here's the thing, he's good with a hammer, but in terms of hand-to-hand combat, he even got beaten by Rogue once. Like, not from just, she managed to get the upper hand and get close enough to him, because once he's disarmed from his hammer, aside his super strength isn't that impressive compared to, like, Vegeta.
Oh, I'm sorry, is he Thor, God of Hammers?
Okay. That still does not give me an answer from you, mate.
Yeah, like, you're dancing around. Who are you going for? Because you made it sound like you were saying
Okay.
Thor was going to win, but then you're like, I'm not sure now.
No, I'm honestly, like, I can see arguments for both sides. Like, I heard Thor has, like, transmutation, but in Dragon Ball, they've been able to, like, overpower that, because when Vegeta was transformed into Candy, when fighting Boo, he was still able to keep fighting. Vegeta and Goku, as they are now in Super, are more powerful than Vegeta was at that point in the story. Oh, and you mentioned the whole, like, time manipulation thing. I had this respect thread open on my iPad for a while, and I just found this comic panel where Thor creates a tornado that prevents him from being frozen in time.
Time, huh? Thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
God damn it!
He just creates a tornado that prevents him from being affected by that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Is that moving fast enough to, you know, move past the technique? But no, it's just more so...
It prevents him from being frozen in time, like how, like, his technique works, so...
Yeah, but he's...
I imagine he'd be able to power through that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. He's using, like, his powers to essentially disrupt that. Goku managed to move faster than the technique. So he managed to move faster than time. At least long enough so he could land a hit. So if the fact that he's using that exact same speed for Vegeta when they're fighting, I think it's safe to say, yeah, Vegeta definitely has speed on his side. Because here's the thing about Thor, sure, that the hammer is fast. Because you got to think, the hammer's the thing that guides him through speed.
Well,
Thor himself isn't as fast as many characters.
No, but keep in mind how Death Battle, like, perceive things. Like, if Thor can fly across the universe in 5 seconds with his hammer, he's still registering, like, everything. Like, they bring up, like, oh, there's these characters who, like, fly across this kind of speed. Yeah. And they know when to stop.
Now, that's
or,
fair.
like, steer at that speed.
That's fair, but given their last episode with Thor, which was against Wonder Woman, sure, you could argue Thor's hammer was faster. However, in terms of, like, in close combat, Wonder Woman was clearly the superior when it came to close combat speed. Which I think Vegeta is definitely gonna...
That's also because Wonder Woman had feats that were just better than that.
Yeah,
Okay,
and that's
but-
what I think for Vegeta. Like, there's gonna be a lot of scaling, because he didn't... Technically, he's not fourth hit. However, if he's fought
There's
against...
going to be a lot of, like, scaling and multipliers, like, for the Super Saiyan forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, since we've talked about this topic for like half an hour now, I'm just going to wrap up saying I think Vegeta's going to win. It's not going to be a stomp. I'm not one of those Dragon Ball fans that goes, oh, Dragon Ball is multi-universal. It's like, no. Like, there are characters, even in Marvel and DC, that could totally destroy Vegeta. I just don't think Thor's one of them. So, I'll be happy to be proven wrong. If Vegeta loses and the explanation's good, then thumbs up. I will eat my words, literally. I'll get some paper sweets and write what I said on it and eat it.
Okay.
Feeling my idea.
Maybe not, because that's actually a bit too much effort and money to do. That's all I have to say. I'm excited for this episode just for the potential of this matchup. Like, despite the fact there's many factors that making me not want to like it, the things that are going to make this episode terrific are outweighing that. So, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see Vegeta in his new analysis, and the animation potential is going to be amazing. And so,
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got to say for Vegeta. I'm rooting for him. I'm betting on him too.
Hey.
Honestly, I'm good either way. Like,
Oh my god.
whoever wins, I'm totally cool with it. I like both characters. I'm fine with whoever winning. If I had to pick who I think will win, I can see arguments for both. Just going through it in my head, I'm honestly, despite rapping 4 earlier, I think I would slightly have to give it to Vegeta as well.
Oh, we got an answer, people! We got an answer! Ding, ding, ding! We got it, people! Half an hour in!
Go! Hallelujah!
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, just throwing this out there, at least I was able to come up with arguments for 4 in my 60-second moment.
Okay, he's got that.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. But honestly, if 4 wins, I'm totally cool with that too. Like, as long as the fight is good, epic, and funny, please have Vegeta try and pick up Mjolnir. That's all I ask.
And
I want to see him try and pick it up and just have Lanny like scream by like not picking it up.
I really hope Lanny is
It's
voicing
Lanny.
him.
Lanny Pator.
He voiced Vegeta in the Dragon Ball Bridge.
I'm saying if it is Lanny.
Oh, okay, I thought you said who's Lanny.
If it is Lanny.
I hope it is. He's great as Vegeta.
I hope it is. His Vegeta is just too iconic.
Plus, he's
Like,
been...
yeah, they didn't go Team 4-star for like Roshi or Goku Black, but I don't know. With like they say they want to get like someone who sounds like the characters do in the actual show. I think Lanny's pretty spot on.
Yeah, like... And plus, if they say that, though, however... They got Taka to voice Alucard, who's nothing like his Japanese or English dub counterpart. However, he's just too iconic for the... He's too online iconic for the role to pass him up.
Fair.
So, I feel like they've got to bring Lanny for this.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Sean, we got 2 for Vegeta. From what all you've heard from me and mate, who are you going for? And make
my
sure
biggest
Paige is not in the room.
Not. My biggest concern is you compared him to Broly in like the fusion form.
Yeah, okay, I don't-
Theoretically,
wait, no.
get split in half because technically a fusion is 2 people.
No, it's actually less than half. It's not like Gogeta is Goku plus Vegeta.
I would say
It's more than that.
still that number should be cut, technically speaking.
Oh yeah, by a large margin.
And while the speed advantage is only slight, output and arsenal that Thor does have, I feel like it's too much for Vegeta to handle. So I'm Team Thor.
Alright.
Should keep in mind all the different multipliers for the Super Saiyan forms. Like, not only do they apply for like power, but also durability and speed.
So that's not going to be enough. I think Thor's going to win this one.
Oh,
And
fair
even
enough.
so much so, got me something for if I lose. I'm going to pull it out.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Let's discuss Death Battle. I'm going to say this right now. If Vegeta wins, I have Death Nut.
What's
So-
it called?
Go. It is Carolina Reaper infused peanut.
Oh, so it's like the
all the
one
way-
chip challenge.
I've done the one chip challenge on my channel.
Oh boy.
Vegeta wins. I'm going to let the lads pick a number between 1 through 5, and that's what I'm going to have to eat at the start of the next podcast.
I think you better record your face cam as well, just so that I can put that
Oh,
in.
it'll be like for the intro and stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm saying though, you should still
We think
record your
that-
reaction, just so we can put that in the video.
People want to think like, well, what if Thor does win? Like, what will you two have to do? Oh, you know how the old saying, like, eat your words? You guys write the word Vegeta on like a piece of paper and y'all just eat it.
Well,
mean-
technically, I also argued
Okay.
for 4 in the beginning, so
I mean,
You are Team Vegeta in the podcast.
wait, wait, are you saying that if we lose, we just have to eat a piece of paper that says 4?
Says Vegeta, yes.
That says Vegeta? Okay, yeah, sure. That's...
I think that's fair. It's not that embarrassing, and
No, I've eaten paper
You know.
in the past, yeah, okay.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'll even record my reaction just showing like how pretty much casual I'll be about it.
I agree to none of this.
Fun sucker!
Bill,
But you guys can do it if you want. I'm just like...
No, I am gonna virtually shake your hand if you agree.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on the computer. There you go.
I'll put it on like my mic stand. There we go.
There you go.
Alright, bet settled.
Yep, bet is settled, so this is going to be exciting. Right, so I think
We're split for once since Akuma versus Khan.
I know, right?
Yeah. Also, spoiler alert, all of the bros are going for 4.
Well, they all went
I'm
for...
fucked.
They all went for Harley.
Also, they all went for Hulk, and Broly won.
Mm-hmm.
Also went for JoJo last time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what I was doing now.
Hey, look at it this way. If I win, you just eat paper. Hooray!
Yeah, alright, but no biggie.